and I am back. Back to what I was talking about before the break. The people who are volunteering from 50 different countries to go fight against tyranny and fascism again. I mean, it just seems like a never-ending struggle, doesn't it? This fight against fascism. And then we have the fascist scum in this country. Hey, Tucker Carlson, you little pansy-ass prick, why don't you dress up, put on your little I'm a military guy outfit and go fight with the Ukrainians? And how about you, Sean Hannity, you little draft-dodging bastard, you? Why don't some of you people at Fox who shoot your mouths off about shit you don't know anything about, trying to destroy the United States, you know, the day will come when you all are going to answer for that. For real. For real. Anyway, CNN's Jim Sciutto reports that the training that these volunteers, these foreign volunteers get from the Ukrainians amounts to up to 14 days of basic training. And this is not a short-term commitment from these people from around the world who are showing up there. Those who volunteer to fight are asked to sign on for a year of commitment in Ukraine. Can you imagine Tucker Carlson, that little fucking slime ball? Can you imagine him going to Ukraine and signing up with the Ukrainian military for a year of active duty? Shit. And Ukrainian officials have tried to make it clear that, people who volunteer for this, they say this is, quote, not a calling for adventurers or weekend warriors. Well, that eliminates all these militia fucks in this country, doesn't it? Weekend warriors indeed. He added, but it's a, quote, service against a massive and ruthless invading army, end quote. In other words, it's for real. It's not these chicken shit games that the Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys play with their little truncheons and their bear spray and attacking police officers, you sons of bitches. Anyway, there's something though to consider. Just last week, the State Department warned Americans who traveled to Ukraine to fight with Ukrainian forces that if they're caught, they'll be treated by the Russians as mercenaries or foreign fighters. And this is what the Russians have said, and which puts them at greater risk of mistreatment. They'll be shot dead on the fucking spot, but maybe after they've been tortured. U.S. citizens could also face criminal prosecution, or as the State Department says, death from Russia for fighting on behalf of Ukraine in the war. That's according to a briefing that the State Department had last Friday. And the State Department, U.S. State Department added that the United States would not be able to evacuate American citizens from Ukraine at any point. So the commitment to go help the Ukrainians is a commitment that means you're going to be there and you're going to fight, and it's going to be a war, and there's a good chance you're going to fucking die or be severely wounded or be blown to pieces. And still, what's the number? About 20,000 people have volunteered to go do this. Oh, man. But can you imagine some of these loudmouth little cowardly bastards in this country, like the Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys and the QAnon fucks and 3%ers and all these people with the real cute little names and the little military costumes, the ones they think, oh, let's take our twist ties. Let me bring my canteen. Oh, you fucking phony bastard, you. Jesus. Let me mention our sponsor again. Oh, that kind of poser bullshit. I just hate it. There's so much reality in the world, and we have these little poser pricks in this country. Oh, I'm going to graze my cattle on public land, and I'm not going to pay $1 a year. Fuck you. You know, people like that. There shouldn't be any mask mandates. I'm not going to wear one. Fuck you. I mean, my God. Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. As you know, we've switched formats and are now broadcast exclusively on the Progressive Voices Network. So that means you get fewer program interruptions, no corporate commercials, and lots of profanity. But our format change also means some of our radio listeners no longer hear the program. It's been a while since I mentioned our podcasts, so you may have forgotten that there is a way to listen to this program anytime you need a good dose of screaming. Visit MikeMalloy.com and subscribe to our podcast. As a podcast subscriber, you can download the program to your mobile device and take me with you wherever you go. And if you have a friend who needs a dose of truth-seeking, you can give a gift subscription as well. That's MikeMalloy.com, and never miss a minute of the uncensored fun and frivolity.